kidding. I'm not angry. But sometimes, it's very, very necessary to show my aggressiveness. That it is so annoying if this woman is going to tell me that I must take a drug for her headache. Welcome to the show, guys. My name is Hephzibah. I am your humble host, and I have Mrs.
Ojo Odnaida. Welcome to
All right,
the show.
thank you, madam. As I was saying,
Okay.
tell me and prove it to me with real proof that the people may know that it's really, really important for me to take a drug for your headache.
Once again, I want to welcome everyone to the show. I will answer your question next, but before I do that, it is important that we dive into what exposure is all about, because that will give us a good background to answer the question properly. Now, talking about exposure, one can be exposed to anything, but this evening I want to streamline it to exposure in the area of HIV. When an individual is exposed to HIV, the probability of the people around such an individual to be infected is very high, especially when it comes to the issue of spouse, the husband and the wife. If the husband is exposed and the wife is not living with it, the probability of the wife eventually getting infected with the virus through the husband is very high, and we call such couples discordant couple. We have another set of couple that we call concordant couple, where both the husband and the wife are living with the virus. But I will focus more on the discordant couple, which is the reason why she needs to take drug for my headache. Let's take for instance, if I am to be the husband and I am living with HIV, because I am infected with HIV, the probability of her, Hephzibah, being my wife, to be infected is very, very high if she does not take preventive measure. And one of the preventive measures are what we call prophylaxis.
Wait.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell me like a partner has HIV
Yes.
and they'll still come on the same bed and still have sex?
Of course.
Really?
Yes. It's
Without
possible.
contracting HIV?
That's why we are here. That's why we are
Okay, I
talking
didn't hear
about you taking the drug
Okay, they
for
talk they
my
go.
headache.
Okay, they talk they go. Make her dey
So it is possible for a partner, one partner to be infected with HIV and the other partner not getting infected for lifetime if they take the precautions, which is one of the things we are discussing with taking drug for my headache. Now, the taking drug for my headache is talking about preventive therapy, like I said. It's a prophylaxis that when the other partner, either the wife that is not infected, or as the case may be, if it is the wife that is infected, the husband that is not infected, we have to take another drug, a preventive therapy, in order not to be infected. Now, this is very, very important because, of course, we know one of the ways by which HIV spread is through unprotected sexual intercourse. And among partners, husband and wife, one of the ways we can prevent the transmission of this is by ensuring they have a protective sex. Now, it is not all couples.
for them to have protective sex, they'll be using condom every day.
That is what I want to talk
They
about.
won't like join
It
the
is
sex
not
group.
everybody that loves condom, especially
honestly
our
speaking,
men. Yes.
they are married.
Exactly. So in order not to deprive them of the enjoyment that they deserve in marriage, it is one of the reasons why we said, fine, we don't want to deprive you of the enjoyment of sexual intercourse in marriage, in order to also be protected, not to be infected through the virus that the other partner is living with. You need to take a prophylaxis. It is just a drug that you take once daily in order to protect yourself and prevent transmission of the HIV virus to the bloodstream.
So, a person that's already contacted HIV can still live good
Yes.
with the partner that is negative.
Yes. Without any form of transmission. As a matter of
Okay. So the other one, the partner that is negative, is the one that will take drug
fact, yes,
for the headache of the partner
of the partner
that has.
that has the virus. Now, that does not rule out the fact that the partner that is infected will not take his or her own medication. while the partner that is infected is on her own ARVs, we call it antiretroviral therapies. She or he is on that medication, but the partner that is also free, we need to take a prophylaxis, a preventive measure in order not to contract
I beg,
the
madam,
virus.
I beg.
So
It's
that's
a risk.
why we call it taking
Hey.
drug for my headache. I think
It's a risk, you know.
It's not so risky. It's something easy
Hey.
and very
God forbid bad thing.
achievable.
God forbid bad
Amen.
thing.
Amen.
God forbid bad thing.
Amen.
Ah.
Whether God
I beg, I
forbid
beg.
it or not, it is important that we are in keep with this information, because it will go a long way to help us, not only for the couple, by the time they get to the stage of childbearing, you know, to start giving birth to children. Once the partner that is not living with it, especially in the case of